Hello, this is Zara Imtiaz. Welcome to another podcast from Asian Agribiz. One of the most important factors in successful pig production is pig flow management. Not only will this help producers achieve production targets efficiently, but more importantly, it will help ensure overall health of the pigs. Yet, many pig producers do not give it enough thought. Today, Asian Pork Magazine editor Isa Tan will talk with Art Frio to learn more about pig flow management and its role in successful pig production. Mr. Frio, who heads FirstTen Consulting, is an independent consultant on pig production and nutrition with clients across Southeast Asia. He was previously technical manager for a global animal nutrition and health company and has nearly 30 years' experience in the pig sector.
Hi, Art. Thank you for sitting down with us today. Let me begin by asking you to explain what pig flow is and why is it important to manage it properly? How crucial is it for a successful pig operation?
Thank you very much for the invitation to speak in your event. It's a great honor to be here. Pig flow is one of the most fundamental principles that needs to be applied in any livestock and poultry business. It defines what you have currently in terms of animal spaces. It also takes into consideration the animal production process. Constant monitoring and checking of the pig flow assures that there won't be over or underproduction of pigs. Producing more pigs than the system can handle means increased disease risk and reduced animal performance. Underproducing, on the other hand, prolongs facility payback as well as generates lower revenue.
What key factors should producers remember in managing the flow of pigs in the farm? Will it be costly to do?
The key factors to remember by producers in managing their pig flow are the numbers: how many sows they have, how many pigs are produced per year, and then further dissecting this in terms of monthly and weekly production. It all helps. At the same time, producers must know the inventory of spaces in each animal class, whether it's in the sow, it's farrowing, gestation, or nursery or finishing, so that the facilities will not be overused. It is not really that costly. It's just remembering some of those numbers. Maybe you could use a Excel spreadsheet to manage that one. But there are certain apps or software available in the market that could help automate all of this the information or data and help producers decide in real time.
Can you talk about specific examples of how this can be done? Also, can you name what these apps and softwares are?
For example, for every 1,000 sows, there must be at least 730 gestating crates or sow spaces if they are confined in a group housing system. And there should be about 230 farrowing crates for an operation doing 2.4 liters per sow per year and a 30 pigs weaned per sow per year performance and an average weaning age of 21 days. If you break this down into 52 weeks, or it's a 52-week cycle, this means do not go beyond approximately 47 sows giving birth or farrowing every week, or else the system will overflow. And it will be difficult to cut the disease cycle if this happens. There's an app called Pig Flow Manager, which is part of our consulting services. It's available. If you want to uh, ask about it, just send us an email.
Where do producers usually make mistakes in managing pig flow? How can they address these?
A common mistake in pig flow management is the overproduction of pigs for a particular period of time. So this is most common in countries where pig sales is seasonal. It tends to be more during the last quarter of the year and on to January to and February of the following year. This happens in most Southeast Asian countries and China, where pork is consumed in feasts and celebrations during those periods. Producers will tend to overbreed beyond capacity to build up more pigs at those peak demand periods. So this creates an overflow of the nurseries and the finishing areas, and then you have disease outbreak or whatever. One way to solve this is not to overbreed. It's as simple as that. And perhaps plan out the number of pigs to be sold for the whole calendar year properly. It's as simple as that one.
Producers will likely continue to want to take advantage of peak seasons and match their production with it. So, how can they address the supply issue to meet peak demand? What can they do to counter the problems associated with pig flow?
So they have to have more spaces then for those seasons. But then it is not practical to use this for a few months a year only. Remember, pig flow is a fundamental principle and should be followed to the letter. There's no other way around this one than to add new facilities. But then again, the producer has to use these facilities eventually. They have to appreciate that the only way to control diseases is to ensure that the pig flow is managed properly, despite, of course, the temptation of overbreeding and overproducing during these peak months. Um, Maybe a better way is to ensure pig contract volumes with buyers are made in the long term. So this would allow producers to hedge and plan ahead of time.
Can you please enumerate the advantages and benefits of implementing proper pig flow in the farm? And can you do so in terms of cost benefits?
A key advantage of proper pig flow management is the overall health of the herd. A healthy herd will need less feed to produce a kilo of pork, and the sows will produce more pigs. A side benefit that we have seen is the reduction of antibiotics and the reduction of our reliance to antibiotics. Producers must strive to get at least 28 pigs weaned per sow per year, and perhaps an overall herd FCR of below 2.5. This could all be possible if you manage your pig flow properly. This means there will be less pigs dying and more of them getting the genetic potential FCR from birth of 2.0, which in turn could reduce cost of production significantly. So this could be around 20 to 40 US cents per kilo based on current estimates. So overall, proper pig flow management is about taking care of pigs. It's about taking good care and ensuring that the pig flow runs smoothly and not obstructed. And this allows producers to compete globally.
Thank you very much, Art, for talking with us today to shed light on this important principle of pig flow management.
Thank you very much for your time.
Indeed, taking pig flow management for granted will almost assuredly result in unnecessary costs and losses. Thus, a well planned pig flow is crucial not only to raising a healthy herd, but in running an efficient and profitable pig operation, especially in today's highly competitive markets. Tools are now available to making planning easier. Those interested in getting more information about the Pig Flow Manager app can contact Art through email at afrio at 1st10consulting.com. That is AFRIO at 1stconsulting.com. We hope you enjoyed this podcast. You can download this and our other podcasts from www.asian-agribiz.com. Once again, this is Zara Imtiaz signing off and inviting you to join us in our future podcasts.